All right, so welcome to barre class. It's Friday. We're gonna get moving a little bit. I'm gonna go lay on my mat. Bring your weights if you got them. All right, I'm gonna lie down and I'm just gonna go right into it. We're gonna start with some toe taps. So a nice roll back, arms long at your side. Let's take a minute here and just find openness in your chest. Let it relax and open. Openness in the back of your sacrum. I'm gonna give my hips a little wiggle. Maybe a little side side. Maybe a little front back. All right, and then I'm gonna bring my arms down to my side and let's go right into it. I'm gonna bring one leg up to a pretty open table. So instead of closed, I'm gonna open it a little more than usual. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with my other leg. And we're just gonna tap down, tap down, tap. And we're gonna go for 10. And I'm just trying to keep all the work right here. I definitely have a tendency to try and, like, my right shoulder always tries to help me. So just take this simple move and evaluate your body and figure out what's working that doesn't need to be working. Neck, jaw, face, shoulder. I don't know. Now we're gonna switch them in the air. Switch and switch and switch and switch. The more you open out your knee, the longer the lever is, obviously, and it's gonna be a little more resistance for you. So I'm gonna start slowly opening the bend of my knee. Let's go for 5 and 4 and 3. Last one, bring them up, turn them out, and let's go into a little frog. Pull knees just the width of your body, and then reach it out, heels squeeze together, inner thighs squeeze. Pull. Let's do 10. Simple move again. I'm reminding my body not to work where it doesn't need to. Let's go for 5. Last 2. Last 1. Reach them out and keep them out. I am in my external rotation. And let's just do some circles. Just the width of the mat. Circling both legs away from each other. I'll just turn super quick so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going this way. Little circles. Let's do 5 more in this direction. All right, bring them together and let's reverse. I'm going to press down, open out, lift up, and close. Let's go for 10. Relaxing what doesn't need to work. Abs pressing into the mat. Last 2. Last one, bring them together. Let's give our knees a hug. I'm already feeling my hip flexors. Oh. All right, bring them up. And now let's go into a little corkscrew. Circle to the right, both legs, left, up, and I'm gonna bump my tail and roll. Circle to the left, away, to the right, and up, and bump your tail. Let's do 5 more each direction. It can be tiny, or you can leave out the tail bump. You can have your knees bent here even. I'm gonna lift up for a couple of these. Just lift my head. Start to work those upper abs. Couple more each side. Last one. Pull them in and give them a hug. We're gonna do 1 more with our legs up in the air. So let's put our hands behind our head for this one. Nod and curl up just to the tips of your shoulder blades. Keep that tummy flat, don't let your rectus pop. Stick your legs out long, and we're just gonna beat. I'll show you this one from this direction so you can see what my feet are doing. We're just gonna beat, little beats, and we're gonna do 20. For 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. I'm gonna turn back around. You feel warm? Let's do a little hand weights. Lie on your back. Grab your weights if you got them. All right, reach your arms up to the ceiling. I'm gonna do this with my knees bent. So we're just gonna start with a reach and pull like you're on the reformer. So imagine the resistance of the straps as you press your weights to the ground and then pull them back up and press them down and pull them up. I'm trying to reach my hands from my feet. So I've got real length. My armpits are pulling towards my heels. Let's go for 4. Arms move from the back. Last 2. Last 1. Let's increase our range of motion. Exhale it back and all the way down. All the way back and all the way down. Resisting the urge to arch your back as the arms go back and keeping the spine stable as they come down. Let's go for 8 and 7. You can have a little extra juice if you really squeeze your knees together from the inner thighs so your whole body is working. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Now let's go into circles. Hands directly over your shoulders. Keep your fingertips facing your feet. Let's open out wide, almost to the floor. Just hover above the floor and then close down to your hips. And then hands face the floor and bring them back up. Out to a T, down to the hips. Hands over shoulders. Let's go for 10. And let's kind of round out those corners. If you're feeling any stress in your elbows, please micro bend your elbows. I think we're on about 2 more. Last 1. And we reverse. Press down. Open out to a T. Hands over shoulders. Down and open and lift. For 10. And open and lift and down. I like doing these arms on the floor because I can really feel my back muscles working. Like one of the Pilates kind of mantras is arms move from the back. So I can really tell that they're doing that here. Let's just do 2 more this direction. And now we're gonna go into a tricep press. So you're really just gonna push down and then flip your hands over and bend them up. So tricep press, bicep curl. Tricep press, bicep curl for 10. Press palms down, palms face the ceiling. It's nice lying down too because your spine's in the right shape. I just love it when my spine's in the right shape, which it isn't when I'm standing up. Last 2, last 1. All right, I'm gonna just sit up. Let's just do a traditional roll up. Reach over your hands. I mean, over your feet. Reach your hands over your feet. And just take a little stretch. My heels are together. I'm rounding my tummy away from my thighs. And let's roll back down. And do a little shoulder bridge. I'm keeping the weights in my hands. And I'm going to scoot super close to my bar. So you can do your shoulder bridge with your feet on the mat. But I have this bar here, and it just looks fun. I'm going to challenge myself to put my feet on the bar. If you have a chair or an ottoman or anything and you want to put them up high, then let's do it. All right. So I've got my feet up super high. Weights are still in my hands. They're just down by my sides. And let's just do 4 roll-ups. Really nice lifts. trying to articulate each bone as you go down. Let's do 3 more. Last 2. Reaching my tail, it slides up the back of my legs. Last one. All right, now let's roll up into our bridge. Take your right foot off, and we're just gonna kick for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring it up, bend it, and let's kick the other leg. And we're gonna reach. Trying to keep my hips level. Don't let the hip of the working leg dip or lift. Last 2. Last 1. Put it down. Roll right down the center of your spine. And now I'm just gonna send my heels up to the ceiling. Stretch that back chain. And if you like, Pilates pros, roll all the way over. Don't stress your neck. Flex your feet. And roll down, super slow. All right, we're gonna come up to sitting. Keep your hand weights. All right. There's a little activation exercise I like to do. If you've ever worked on a ladder barrel, I've done an exercise called horseback, or even this is kind of also tendon stretch. That's what we're gonna go for. Just an activation, so put your hands down next to you, and we're gonna send this back, try to curl the tail and lift ourselves up. Ready? Inhale to prepare. Exhale and curl. And inhale, come down. Exhale and curl. Inhale, come down. Exhale and curl. Inhale down. Make sure you're hitting all the areas of the abdominals as you curl forward. 2 more. Last one. All right, grabbing my weights again. My legs are out long, but you can also do this with bent knees. I'm gonna pull my weights, palms facing, into my, and I'm gonna lift my ribs off my hips. I'm squeezing my sit bones together, and I'm gonna curl back as far as I can go to the tips of my shoulder blades. Open the arms out, palms face back, and dive over. And come back up. Curl back. Reach them out. Now curl up and over. And roll back. Even weight on both sits bones. Now open them. Now come up and over. Whew. 4 more. Roll back. My pants are sliding off. And roll back. Open out. Press up and over. Last 2. Can I count? I cannot. Last one. Oh, I'm gonna go further back on this one and come up and over. All right. Let's just bring our palms facing the floor. Hands right in front of you. And let's do a flat back. And come up. And flat back. Come on. Try not to let your shoulders creep up. I know they're getting tired. I'm trying to keep the back of my head in line with my spine. Last 2. Last 1. Flip your palms over. My arms are tired already. Lift them up. And we're gonna flat back and bicep curl. 5 more. That's it. Woo. I'm gonna put my weights down, lean over my legs again. And just take 1 more stretch. All right, I'll turn this way so you can see And you can do this in any position. I'm gonna make a diamond with my legs. All right, and I'm gonna lift my weights up high. And I'm just gonna arch to one side, trying to lengthen both sides of the spine. Obliques pull you up. Up and over. And 4, and 3. I'm already sweating, but it's kind of hot in the studio. I hope you guys are sweating. Last one each side. Now we're gonna twist. So arms in front, and just like eyeball height, I'm gonna rotate. Sorry, send your legs out. Rotate and hinge back, and come up, come center. Rotate, hinge back, come up, come center. I'm pulling these in. My shoulders can't take it anymore. And rotate, hinge back, come up, twist. Let's go double time. And twist, and up, and twist, and up. Curling back into yourself. Scoop your belly each time. And try to twist as much as you can. For 2, for 1. Let's put those down, take a little stretch. We're gonna do tree, a little bit like on the short box on the reformer. So just pull one knee to your chest, however you can hold it, even if it's really far out and this is all you can do, great. I'm a little more flexy, so I'll pull mine up, square my body, and let's just straighten the leg, and bend, and straighten, and bend, for 5, and 4, for 3, 2, my abs are in, and then let's switch sides. All right, we're just doing 8 straightens. Oh, this side's tighter. Tummy's still scooping back. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Let's lie down on our tummies and do a little bit of prone work. Weights, you will use your weights if you have them or if you want them for the extra challenge. All right, so I'm just gonna gracefully do a push-up to come down onto my tummy, taking the weights into my hands. I'm gonna start with my palms facing the ceiling and down by my hips and my forehead down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your shoulders, reach your hands for your feet. Keep your feet down and just float your head. And then reach forward more to come down. Let's do 3 more like that. Feet down, abs up, reach long, and come down. 2 more. Pull through as you come down, longer, longer, longer. Last one. On this one, I'm gonna lift my palms off the ground, and I'm gonna do 8 little tricep lifts. It's chest expansion on your tummy for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and come down. I'm now gonna bring my arms up overhead. I don't know if you can hear me with my face in the mat. I'm gonna bring my arms overhead and pull my shoulders away from my ears, and we'll go into a little bit of swimming. So you can do 1 at a time, returning to the floor each time, or lift everything up and swim. I think for today, I'll do 4, 1 at a time. I'm gonna keep my head down for the first 4. Maybe just float it. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. We're trying to feel like a crisscross shape. Shoulder pulling into hip, hip pulling into shoulder. Abs pulling into spine. Last one. Let's stay up if you can. And let's swim for 10, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Good, hands under shoulders. Come back into a rest position. I'm actually gonna have to wipe my sweat. It's getting in my eyes. All right, now I'll face ya. Grab your weights back. And if you can sit on your knees, great. If that's not comfortable for you, sit cross-legged. And we'll just do the arms. But I'm gonna do the whole body. So sitting on the knees. I'm gonna hold my palms facing up, elbows tight into my sides. We'll just reach forward and pull it back. But as we reach forward, we'll lift up and sit back down for 10 and 9, 8, 7. I'm serving you some delicious mountain oven bread. And 3. Last 2. Last 1, stay up. Let's open and close. Open and close. Open, close for 5 and 4. Pull it back. Let's do a little combo. I'm gonna open my knees for this set, squeezing my heels together in the back. And now we're gonna go. Lift up, open out, close, and sit. Challenge yourself to lean into the wind a little bit when you get up there. It'll increase the challenge in your abs. For 4. Last 1. All right, I'm gonna put my weights down. Just shake it out. Woo! Have a minute of fun. All right, I don't know. I'm a dork. Here we go. Let's go into a kneeling chest expansion. Come up on your knees. I'm gonna put my knees directly under my hip bones and my feet pointing straight back this time. And we're just gonna open the chest, press back, and return. When you're holding it back, think about expanding your collarbones to the side while keeping those ribs in check. For 4. Last 2. Last 1. Reach your arms forward, and now let's thigh stretch. Hinge back and come up. I'm gonna look down a little bit. I'm gonna try to lift out of my low back even a little bit more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. I'll turn sideways. Let's go into a kneeling mermaid. Put your weights down. Reach one arm out to the side. Put one hand under your shoulder. Excuse me. And let's just go over. Try to get your arm by your ear. And then let's come up. Balance. Go to the other side. And balance. And other side. Just one more each side. Arcing over. And coming up. Last one. And coming up. All right. Okay. Kneeling side kicks. Are we doing okay? I can't see Susan, but Ashley's okay. All right. Note to self. Open the door next time. It's freaking hot in here. All right. We're going to go back to the kneeling. So the one I'm kneeling on is I'm trying to keep it straight back. Don't let it come open. So straight behind you. Hand under shoulder again. Other hand on hip. Raise your top leg and let's just sweep front and back. It's not huge. Wow, that's why. It's not corona, it's dry throat. Let's do 4 more. And 3. Keep it up. Little pulses up. Last 7 and 8. Now circles. Last one this direction. Reverse your circles. When my lecture is getting lower. Last one. Come up. Change sides. I'm dripping, guys. Hope you're doing great. All right, let's go forward and back. And 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Little circles for 8, and 6, and 5, and 4. Reverse. Oh boy. Hello glutes. If you can, let's cross one knee behind the other and come down into a little stretch. All right, come up to sitting. Switch your legs. Let's do the other side. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. You guys stretch. I got the dry throat coffees. Oh. We're going for push-ups next, so maybe grab a sip. We're just gonna do 8 push-ups because I'm really bad at them. So you can be in full plank. I'm gonna go on my knees because like I said, you know. All right, let's do hands under the shoulders and we're gonna do tricep push-ups. So find that nice length in your back. We'll just do 8. Don't be discouraged if your push-ups stink. Just keep doing them. Mine stink, but that's why I keep doing them. Last one, lower all the way down. And let's push back into rest position or child's pose. All right, bring your feet under you with your head down and your knees bent. And we're gonna roll up to standing. Really heavy head. Head comes up last. Grab your weights again. Let's just squat. So I'm gonna do some, walk face this way, some parallel ones. I'm sorry, a little bit turned out. And let's just plie and plie. For 8, for 7, I'm adding arms. For 6, for 5. Knees over toes. Last one. And now let's do some butt out ones, parallel. I wanted that inner thigh stretch first. So let's just squat and up. For 8. For 7, stick your butt out. For last 3. Last one. Stay down. Butterflies. Let's close all the way actually first for 8. 7. Scoop this up. Last 3. 2. You know we're gonna pulse it next and pulse for 8. My phone's connected to my computer. Everything's connected to everything. Nobody wanted to do butterflies anyway, right? All right, did you finish your butterflies while I was turning off my computer phone? La 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 la. Let's go into boxing. I'm gonna stand parallel. So the thing with boxing is to not let your whole body shift. We're gonna try and keep really still. Nothing moves. For 10. 3 and 2 and 1. Now we'll do a zip up. Come to your Pilates V. And as we pull the weights up, we're going to rise up on our heels. High, wide elbows. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. 4. Squeeze your shoulder blades in the back. Last one. Oh, all right. I think we're done. Oh, one more. Shave the head. So make a diamond kind of with your hands. And then we're just gonna go behind the head and up. If you can't get it behind your head, just go here, it's okay. Let's go for 4. Last 2. And you know we're gonna pulse it for 10. 8, 7, 5, 3, 1. I'm gonna move my mat out of the way. Let's do a little bar work. 3. Okay, come to a parallel first. Feet all the way together, squeezing the knees together. I'm gonna hold on to the bar all the way together. And let's just do 8 plies. Squeeze your knees together so you can feel the inner thighs. I'm wrapping my glutes. Last 2 and squeeze. Last 1 and squeeze. We go up on our toes and down. For 6 and 5. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna have the cutest calves. 1. Now we go bend and lift right from the bend. Bend and lift for 6. Last one, lift, stay on your toes and bend. Squeeze the knees together and pulse for 10. All right, and come down. Let's do some roll throughs. Lift the heels, bend the knees, lower the heels, straighten the knees. Lift and bend and lower. Keep each one separate. Last 2. Last 1. Now we reverse, heels down, bend, and lift, and straighten, and lower. Bend, lift heels, straighten knees, lower heels. For 5. For 3. For 2. For 1. I'm just going to take a nice bend forward. Bicycle your legs a little bit. And then roll back up. Whole sequence in a turned out first. Just 8 plies. Last 2. Last 1. 8 releves. Keep wrapping those glutes around. Tummy pulling in for 4. All right, now we go right into the plie to the releve, and down and up for 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And now let's go. Bend, lower heels, straighten, lift heels. Bend, lower heels, straighten, lift heels. Double time. Up. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Reverse. Bend. For 3, for 2, for 1. Let's take a nice side bend and a side bend. Let's go to wide second. Guys, do you know what we're gonna do? Let's do 8 really big plies. So we'll go a little slower. Let's add some arms. If you need to hold on to the bar, go ahead. We're gonna go right into our lifts. 6. I'm pressing down on something heavy. 3, 2, and 1. Plie. Let's go to one side and just bend. Stretch the inner thigh. And let's go to the other side. We're gonna do some stuff in a parallel 4th position next. All right. Just do one more roll up. I'm in parallel 2nd. And roll up. All right, here we go. Both toes facing front. Not too far apart, not too wide. And then we're gonna put most of the weight on the front knee, and we're just gonna dip and come up. For 4, for 3. Weight over your front foot. We're trying to get that glute. And 1. Elevate both feet, lift both heels. 8, and 7, and 6. For 3, for 2, and 1. I'm going to stretch that quad and switch sides. Here we go for 10. Four, my legs are shaking really bad. 2, and 1, lift the other heel, and we go 8, 7, and 3, and 2, and 1. Oh! Stretch left quad. I don't know how to turn all these sounds off, but I sure wish I did. A little drink of water. Good. All right. Let's do some kicks. Pilates V. We're just going to do 5 each direction, front, side, and back. Ready? Bent knee kicks. I'll show you this way. This way. Yeah? All right. 5 and 4. 3. 'And then we go to the side. Last 2. Last one, we go to the back. Last one. Turn around, other side. 5 front, side, and back. To the side. To the back. Let's give ourselves a figure 4 stretch. One ankle over one knee and just sit down. Another side. And then let's stretch our calves. Turn your toes under. Let's do one big stretch here. If you can take your hands off and arch back. Oh, I lost my balance. And come up. And now let's stretch the other leg. Turn your toes under. Take one big dive down. And arch back. And now I'm going to sit back on that heel. Stretch the other leg. And switch. All right, let's just do a little stretch. Sit on your floor, your mat. Open your legs out to the side. And let's go over. And switch. Switch again. I'm going to roll through to the other side. I'm going to sweep the floor with my ponytail. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. And now I'm going to turn and look behind me. Other side. All right. I'm now going to bend one knee behind me, straighten the other, and bend towards that knee. If you can get into a split, go for it. And do the other side. Oh, guys, that is it for today. I hope you had a good time. I hope you sweated. I hope you didn't mind my computer beeping and my coughing and my everything else. It's not a perfect world, but we're going for it. Thanks for joining me, guys.
Thanks so much, Jen.
That was awesome.